Alright, good morning everyone. Here we go. Today is the first day of 2026. I gotta show up today, because if I don't show up today, well, that's a bad sign, because it is the first day of the year and we gotta start off strong. So I'm here. We got 11 minutes till market open, and yeah, here showing up as I am, and we're gonna look and see what opportunities present themselves and what trades we can maybe take. I mean, yeah, showing up as I am right now. That's kind of how I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and kind of look around here, and yeah. First, let's check and see if there's any news. Doesn't look like it. Next, let's go on Discord and say hi to everyone. And then from here, let's just start charting up. Let's get Tradevate open. What up, Monzi? How's it going? My bad for being late right now, but yeah, we're here. Gotta show up on the first day of the year, right? Literally, start of a new year. Can't break those New Year's resolutions on day one, you know? So, we're here. We're here. My New Year's resolution is to do I have 6 core things I need to do every single day. My New Year's resolution is to do those every day. So, hopefully I can not fail that on day one. First time I'm actually early today. We love that, bro. We love that. Yeah. Market open. A lot of times it doesn't end up like that, but I try my best. But we're here. Hey, that's okay, bro. That's okay. I don't have an energy drink today, unfortunately. I don't know. I love my energy drinks, bro. All right. Let's go ahead and open. So, what are we looking at in terms of just like first glance at the market here? And then we'll also mark the RTH gap out. So RTH gap, so 459. And what's market at right now? Oh, we're going to have a massive RTH gap to the downside. So that's definitely something to consider. Yeah, wow. Yeah, and we have a massive bearish SMT here. I think we're about to dump, probably going into market open. All these could be definitely low resistance lows. Yeah. I mean, I'm just now getting on the charts, but this is why I'm supposed to get on the charts an hour early, because you can clearly see we do actually reject the first presented for value gap here, which could have been a trade. You know, like I said, this is why I got to get on the charts an hour early, because I definitely could have caught this, right? We reject the first presented for value gap, we get a low time frame change and stayed off of it. Right here, bang, right? Textbook first strike right here, right? You guys see that? Like I always say, this is one of the highest probability setups in the market. This is going to repeat over and over and over again. So, and note that we retest at a 369 time, right? Just the precision is insane. Wow. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. once again, this is my fault for showing up late. Like, I could have caught this. I think this is pretty simple, easy trade. I think we would have caught this, you know. This first strike retest at a 369 time. I mean, I don't know, if I didn't catch that, I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't catch that, that is sad. That is just sad. So I think I would have. Yeah, we'll see. My bias here. Hey, what up, Jill? Good to see you, bro. You changed your profile pic. But yeah, guys, I'm just here showing up as I am today. I obviously wanted to be earlier. I was pretty certain that I would have caught this first strike. I mean, this doesn't look like a 2000 IQ trade. This just looks like pretty standard first strike, you know, especially when it occurs at a 369 time. I mean, look at that. Look at how those gold candles tap that change in state. I mean, I really don't see any reason why I wouldn't catch that. So, yeah, I do think, you know, when the market opens, we're going to have, and it's looking like on the 1 hour or the, kind of looking around right now. We are obviously rejecting, we're rejecting this 1 hour gap here. Looking like, yeah, I would say I think we're going to go lower. We got bearish SMT with this high, RTH gap. It just might be one of those things where market open just straight up dumps us here. But we'll just have to see. Yeah, this will likely be L or LR right here. Term idea. We do have a bullish SMT here, so that's something to keep in mind. We might reverse off of this, so don't get too excited or don't get too many ideas, because you never know. Market might reverse here. We did hit 4 projections of that first presented for value gap, so. What is this? Yo, wait. That's another first presented for value gap down there? Oh my gosh. Wait, yeah, that was another first strike. Check that out. First center for value at 15-second change in state. We're going back up now. Once again, first strike. Your bias is bullish? Nice, bro. So yeah, we actually had another first strike here to the upside. Let's get rid of the let's get rid of this one. Yeah. So you might be like, what do you mean we didn't retest the body of the change in state? Guys, a lot of time you want to use the wick, right? I don't know if I'm cooked. Well, we'll just have to see. I mean, market open is going to dictate a lot, right? So keep that in mind. So kind of be patient, see what market open does. But once again, guys, a lot of time you do want to get your entry in on the wick of the change in state. And actually, we might actually still retest this here. I mean, this is also a pin bar here, right? It's interesting. I'm kind of, yeah, been thoughtful here. And guys, once again, if I take any trades, be aware that it is just on sim right now. I'm just gonna be fully transparent. Like, I am just taking trades on sim right now. So, but yeah, we know what, we're getting bullish SMT. Yeah, that's probably bullish. So if you think about it, RTH gap is below. But we need to form a Judas swing, likely. So we might actually go higher here. Again, if I do take a trade, guys, be aware that it's on sim. But that's just where that's just right now I'm trading all my trades on sim. So just, you know. But anyway, oh, we're holding this gap. We just got market open. Bang! I was right. We are creating. We actually perfectly tapped that 1 minute change in state there. You know, I could have put a limit order there. But I would have needed a higher time from Q level. I don't know if I would have had one. We do actually hold that 3 minute BPR. That was a great observation. That was a great observation. So first strike to the upside did hold. First strike to the upside just now hit. How many projections is that? First strike to the upside hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bang. Once again, 7 projections. For some reason, it's just beautiful. So yeah, I think this is likely going to be a Judas swing here. But we might need... We got a market open with on liquidity later on. Hey, we're getting movement off of this. Yeah. The first one for value gap's getting rejected right there. Okay. 15-second change in state. Where are you? Let's go find this. We got one right here. We just got the closure. Dang, we just went to our draw on liquidity right there. Once again, it's kind of hard to see it live. Like I'm trying. It's just hard to see. Like it's hard. It's hard to see it fast enough. Whatever's going on, you know. That opportunity was this 15-second change in state right here off of the first minute for value gap, and just entering on the close, right? That would have been nice. Once again, this has been 3 first strikes in a matter of. This has been 3 first strikes in a matter of 30 minutes. This has been 3 4-hour first strikes in a matter of 30 minutes, right? We retest this one, up 7 projections. This one's on the close, down 4 projections. This one's on the retest, down 4 projections. Different first presented for value gaps. This one you can't see anymore. It's gone, but this one was right there. We are forming a bullish SMT now, so keep that in mind. Alright, we do have that first center for value gap. Once again, it's kind of hard to see everything fast enough, but I'm trying. Oh, let's look for 5-second change in state. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at M and Q. Right here could be first strike. Well, we'll see. Test it and go lower. There it is right here. Bang. There. Oh, I missed the entry. That should be right.
Order filled.
I mean, I think that was a good
Stop
trade,
filled.
but I don't know. That's okay. I think we obviously had the bullish SMT for him, so yeah. Oh, look at the look at that 30-second inversion to the upside. Yeah. Look at that 30-second inversion to the upside. Oh, now that actually looks really nice right there. Once again, guys, I just like to try things. It's not really that big a deal. It's not that deep. We re-inversed. Hey, what up, Pelosi? How's it going? Good morning. Oh, look at that. Back tested the first winner for value up there. I risk 40 per trade, but once again, right now it's all sim. But yeah. Once again, I just like to try stuff here. I wanted a pyramid right there. Pyramid right here. Alright. You don't think you kind of jump it in trades quick? Right now I'm just doing sim. Nah, like I said, I'm just trying stuff. I don't think it's that big a deal. I mean, I'm never gonna have perfect trades. I think that was fine as well. Once again, a 15-second change of state retest off of. I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't think it's that deep, bro. I am just trying stuff because you have to realize when these do hit, it will be 7R. Like I said, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. This is just my trading style, so you guys might not like that I'm trading fast, but that's kind of how I go, honestly. And then when they do hit, it's going to be 7R, 4R, whatever, so it's fine. I mean, look, my accounts are up, so like I said, I'm going to lose trades. I don't care. So once again, the RTH gap is getting filled to the downside. So that's kind of what's going on right now. I did say that was likely. This is likely going to get filled here. It's hard because, like, obviously, you know, I just want to try take opportunities, but I'm also not perfect, so. Yeah, at this point, I think the market likely got its manipulation leg in, right? There's Judas swing. Here's our 15-minute fair value gap right here. So this is our pink. We're likely gonna unless actually we are forming a bullish SMT. So I guess we'll see. Oh, yo, we just had an outside bar. We just had an outside bar. With bullish SMT.
Order filled.
This one's likely not going to get filled. But the other one hopefully will be. Once again, guys, literally just trying stuff. It's just, for me, it's just trying different things. And there's any trades that work and trades that don't. This is just my trading style. But yeah, there was a really nice 1 minute outside bar with that high time frame bullish SMT there. Now we're inversing this gap. So this, yeah, I'm not going to get filled there. So take this up 2 projections, right? We have 1 projection, 2 projection. We had a giant bullish SMT here. Probably take this up 2 projections. So this is 2.4R, so that's not bad. 707. Let's go. Let's target this high. And I could do the replace with trailing stop method. We'll see. Here. Okay, once we get this placement above this high, I'm putting in a trailing stop. You know what, I'm actually just going to take profit there, bang.
Order filled.
Okay. Alright. Now we are rejecting, I think we're rejecting a first minute for value gap. Anyway, I'm going to take a little break. I mean, the reality is, if I don't take trades, then I don't make money. And so if I'm always scared to take trades, then I never make money, right? So that's why you'll see me trade so much. And honestly, guys, I could have held this, but it's fine. What is this with ES or YM? No! Dang it. Dang it. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Just understand, it's just like people who are watching me are probably like, "Oh man, why is he trading so much? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that?" Guys, like if I don't here's the thing. If I don't trade like this, if I don't trade kind of like being able to just be wrong a lot, but if I don't do that, then I'm not gonna take the good trades either. Then I'm not gonna be able to take the good trades either because I'm gonna overthink stuff, right? So you might be wondering like why are you just jumping into things so fast? It's because I need to be able to be able to take the good trades. That is just how my brain works. Because otherwise, I overthink everything, and when I overthink things, then I trade bad, and so that's why. Because a lot of time for me as like a trader, I can see all the good trades. I'll just overthink them. Is allow myself to take the bad ones too. I mean, obviously it's not really the best, but for me, that's just kind of where I'm at. Because everyone's trading personality is different, and that's just where I'm at right now. I could have held this though. Dang. Dang. saying, yeah, but hey, there's always more opportunities, man. There's always more opportunities. It's all good. It's all good. Exactly, guys. I hope you guys just realize you might think that I'm undisciplined for that. No. My opinion, it's all just kind of like I've been trading long enough to know my trading style, and like I know that I'm just a hesitant person, and if I don't allow myself to take stuff, then I'm just never gonna take anything. So that's just my trading style. Y'all are gonna be different. You all find your trading style. I mean, for me, it's taken me like 2.5 years to kind of really understand myself. Like I'm able to see things, but I got to be able to execute them. I can't be scared to do that. And so that means I'm gonna take losses, and that's okay. But and so it's okay to be able to take losses if I'm catching big wins. All right, here we go. Man, I could have held that. I could have held that. But that's just, yeah, like I said, that's just where I'm at. Everyone's trading personality is different. Rejection blocks? Yeah, man, they're powerful stuff. Rejection blocks are so insanely powerful. Looks like we're actually getting a 1 minute changes to the downside. Dude, I like these kind of price conditions where it feels like there's just trades over and over again. Doesn't feel like this happens all the time. Yeah, rejection blocks are amazing. You're basically just gonna want to see S&T. Do we have a gap up here? What's going on? Well, we have a PM gap there. Bullish SMT here. What's the draw on liquidity? Yeah, because we inversed this gap down here. So 1 hour, that actually, but 1 hour inversed that gap out actually for a while. And we have previous week's high up there. Yeah, that could definitely be the draw on liquidity. Actually, we just took previous day's high of that. Not necessarily previous day's high, but the previous day's high. I'm not going to get too caught up in the weeds there. I'm actually not super sure. We could reject this. Yeah, low key, this is looking like 2022, isn't it? We got a sweep of all these highs. Wait, hold up. Yeah, we swept out all these highs. What is this? Was a significant high, wasn't it? Yeah, it was previous day high of last week. Yeah, I'm thinking this might actually be bearish. Looking like possible 2022 to the downside. Happens as well. We just got the CRT on, what is that, the 15 minute? The 5 minute? Yeah, the 5 minute. Yeah, man, pin bar, do we have a new day opening gap or anything like that? Is there no new day opening gap up there? What's up with what? Oh, with him switching his bias? I mean, we have giant bearish SMTs, and we've got displacement below this old low. Kind of looks bearish to me. Hey, I know, right? Wasn't that a nice outside bar, Javier? It was nice, bro. It was nice. Yeah, we manipulate. See how we manipulated the true open at the high? That's another sign that, like, the high. We're above all the true opens. Yeah, we're getting displacement. You know what? Hold up. This gap right here actually might send us lower. Right? So the gap between here and here, like this gap on its, because once again we're getting displacement, so there's no reason to have to go all the way back up here. One minute change in state holding. Once again, did we get a 5 or a 15-minute key level or anything? Maybe like a 15-minute implied gap right here. Wait, this is, yeah, I like this. It's supercharged. We used it once, twice, 3 times. Yeah, this is low-key nice. 15-minute gap, implied gap. We obviously got bearish SMTs. We're sweeping out previous day high. All the true opens taken. We tap into daily FVG, sweep up some liquidity as well. Previous day's high. If we get a 3-minute or 5-minute. Yeah, this isn't previous day's high actually. It's actually a old previous day's high from last week, but I just brain to refer to it. And yeah, we're having bearish SMTs. Yeah, yeah, not previous day high. I should probably I don't even know. Probably mark that out differently, but it's fine. I thought it was previous day. Yeah, no. We have triple equal lows here. There we go. We actually just took them. Okay, we're forming low time frame bearish SMTs here now. Dang. It's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. Maybe we should take a high time frame trade here. This is the high time frame flow state. Yeah, I mean this is high time frame flow state, is it not? 15-minute with a 1-minute. What are you saying? All right. Could hold this and go higher. We could. It just kind of depends. Like we could. Looks like we do have bullish SMT here. I'm not gonna hold it back, and I'm not gonna force this, right? If it wants to go higher, it wants to go higher. I'm not gonna say it can't. Yeah, because we definitely inverse this to the upside. Okay, I might actually just take my hands off the chart for a second, because it definitely actually could go higher here. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I say that is, once again, if you look at this just from inversion per value gap on the high time frame towards this LRLR, then we should draw higher. I don't know, like I said, I'm just gonna be precautious. So that 15-minute fair value gap, that 15-minute implied gap is still in my mind. We just went to OTE of this. So yeah, I'm not quite sure, honestly. Once again, market could just be higher time frame bullish because of the inversion, and in that case we might just go higher. Ooh, look at the new week opening gap getting used. That's pretty nice. Once again, I'm very adaptive. My trading style is to be very adaptive. I'm constantly like looking forward to what's happening now versus what does my brain think happened 5 minutes ago. And that's why I make such reactionary decisions, is because I'm trying to be a reactionary trader. That's why. So just understand that. I mean, we could, like I said, we could kind of go either way right now. This off and just always check this every once in a while. So fascinating. So if you actually look at the chart like this, it's kind of looking like pretty obvious like this is gonna run all this LRLR here. So the RTH gap to the downside, I don't think that's gonna win against this LRLR here. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Oh, man. I ended up using this Reaper gap right here. Once again, I'm trying to be reactionary, right? That was a nice Reaper gap. Cannot lie. You're leaning towards a dump? Yeah, I'm trying to stay open-minded because I could see either, honestly. The reason I could see either is, once again, if you just look at the higher time frame, this is just a giant LRLR run to the upside. Meaning from this 1 hour inversion, right? This 1 hour inversion to this LRLR, it just seems very, very natural for us to go to cut through from this 1 hour inversion to this LRLR. Right? This kind of seems like a supernatural idea. Right? And then we're obviously forming market maker buy model here as well. So I'm open-minded either way. Honestly, like I said, I'm just gonna be trying to be reactionary. Well, we might actually get another outside bar, which would be insane. Insane. Off of the old PM first presented for value gap here. Hey, we actually did end up using that OTE of that. Yeah, wow. So what ended up happening here? Well, we did actually end up sweeping those highs. We ended up having a 2022 fair value gap here, and it held. This actually did hold. And then we had a 15-second change in state off of this to the downside. And just not for me. I can actually read the chart pretty well on the low time frame. I don't need to zoom out too far actually. Yeah, I mean, higher time frame could very well still be drawing higher, but I'm just not sure. Man, lots of interesting opportunities today. Like, we inverse this, man. Yeah. Wow. Maybe we actually do go fill the RTH gap. So many bearish S&Ts. That's crazy. Looks like all the true opens were manipulated. Minute. Yeah, definitely. I hate these trades though that are super high. Like I know that, like if Gary was here, he'd be like, "What are you talking about?" But the thing is, the higher time frame it is, the more points you have to get. The more I don't know. It can get tricky. Get tricky. Yeah, we might just get a react. Exactly. We might. For all I know, it could just react in and we go higher off this, but But yeah, we just ran that LRLR there. Let's take a look at session highs and session lows. Yeah, we just took London low. You actually get what I was saying? Yeah, because like let's say that I'm only, and it might actually be harder to catch a higher time frame trade because the lower time frame there might be 30 opportunities, but what are the odds you catch like the one or two like 15-minute or hourly trades? I feel like it's, in my opinion, it's like I'd rather get the low time frame entry anyway and then hold it for the whole high time frame trade than just try, like, for me, trying to hit the higher time frame trades are actually harder for me. That's just me though. I'm not saying that's everyone. I mean, some people think I'm crazy for that, but yeah, we might just go fill this, huh? I like that inversion. Once again, sometimes it just comes down to like what do you see in the moment. Like right now, I'm not seeing anything. Like there was opportunity all through here. There was this was a flow state to the downside. It is a lot of noise. Yeah. I'm not suggesting it's for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's not. Nice, bro. So we actually utilized this flow state really nicely, and like I said, this happened live. I marked this out live. I said, you know, this is a 15-minute change in state. Not 15-minute, 1-minute change in state. And then I said, here's OTE, right? So this is the way I take these is I say, okay, you got your regular entry at the CISD retest, and then you can pyramid at OTE, and then stop loss goes above the high of the order block like this. And once again, this is flow state where you take a higher time frame PD array. So in this case, I was using this gap, this implied gap from this low to this high. So implying this is a fair value gap, right? We use it once, we use it twice, we use it a third time. So what do I nickname that? Supercharge. That was clean. And then all the true opens got manipulated. We have, what is this? True day open, true session open. And then yeah, we obviously swept out the old previous day high that I talked about as well. So this idea was correct. Oh, we gotta make a new year. Alright, so this is what is this? Flow state stack. Entry at 9:54 and then another entry at 10:01. Flow state stack. 15-minute aligned with the 1-minute. Bang. Dang, bro. We are gonna go fill the RTH gap, huh? Wow. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go fill it. I was right. I mean, I didn't say that we were gonna go fill it. I actually said we might be bullish. But the fact that this occurred is crazy. Get rid of that. Once again, 9:54, 15-minute, aligned with the 1-minute, number 2. Dude, that's such a crazy trade. Going to fill that RTH gap. We knew that that was a possibility. We did. It's not like we didn't. I mean, you could have taken this gap. This is such a crazy idea. So you could take this gap on the 2022 right here. Once again, it goes to show what's possible now. Like I said, I'm not there yet, but we can take this gap. So here's our 2022 for VI gap. We can go on the 32nd actually. And it becomes very precise here. And we have an inversion off of this. I mean, guys, wow. Dang, we just hit it, bro. We just hit it. That's nuts, dude. And then you could take this as an inversion, like, well, on the either the 1 minute or the 32nd, either way. Dude, I would take it on the 1 minute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Doesn't it just make you doesn't this make you excited? Like, so cool, man. So cool. If anyone took this, they're the GOAT. They're actually the GOAT. Yeah, we perfectly filled the RTH gap. The 32nd 2022 model was just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Just to see what's possible, you know? 1004 inversion for value gap on the 1 minute. And 32nd. ES already did? Dang. Yeah, so I think this 2022 model was just brilliant. I mean, you can see here that, like, if I measure out this displacement leg, I mean, I knew this was probably going to be 2022, honestly. I should have just taken it. Dang. Goes to show it's all just gaining experience, you know? We're just all just gaining experience. And then I can measure this out like this. How beautiful is that, guys? Insane. Insane. And then we go to fill the RTH gap. Man, insane, bro. All credit to ICT, man. Thank you, ICT, for releasing the 2022 model, because, like, what the heck, bro? Just look at this. Just look at this. Nuts. Now I'd go stop loss like that. Crazy. You're bullish on gold? Nice. At this point, I have no idea what to think. You know, these moves to go fill the RTH gaps, they can be some of the most expansionist moves in the market. These moves to go fill these RTH gaps. And you can see that's exactly the case here. It's incredible. It really is. But yeah, guys, just keep showing up. Just keep showing up and never stop. Nah, cause what's going on now? Now, let's turn on the stuff again, cause we're actually maybe getting some interesting things. Yeah, so we did just purge this gap here. I don't know, man. Do you really want a long here? I don't know. I guess we did just to get this placement to the upside. Dude, I don't know. You think we'll get longs? I don't know. We did just fill the RTH gap. I don't know, guys. I don't know. At this point, I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna go to the end of my live trading window at least, so. We obviously used that new week opening gap, which is kind of cool. Below all the true opens. Yeah, I mean, this 5-minute pin bar, you know, we could take a move off of this 5-minute pin bar. Yeah, I don't want to force a trade, but I'll try it on the trading view. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna try it on the other one yet, but oh, I can't even try it on here without risking. Dang. We're below all the true opens. Looks like we might get some kind of IFG here. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, look at that 2-minute. Look at that 2-minute. 3-minute looking nice too. Oh, the 5-minute closed. The 5-minute literally closed. Okay. That looks really nice. Yeah, that 5-minute looks really nice. There's no way for me to enter with the size that I want to. It's not really realistic. But it looks like things could be switching bullish here. Depends kind of a little bit, but we'll see. Looking like this might have been a 2022 gap. Alright, we got expansion off of it. Up that trade on hold. Nice, bro. Nice. Vibes back to the upside. We got a 5-minute candle, indecision candle back within this candle range. So I'm anticipating this to be the draw on liquidity. So once again, the 2-minute inversion right here was really nice. Like I said, I don't know how you would take this with the appropriate risk. So there's not really anything I can do at least from my point of view. I can't take a trade with the appropriate risk, so I'm not going to take a trade. But I do think we're going to draw back up to the CRT high here. Looks like. Yeah, man, we're just getting trade after trade after trade. Today is just crazy. Nice, bro, nice. Yeah, gold's been nice. That's good. Oh man, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know how I'm possibly gonna enter with the right kind of risk here. I don't know. Once again, the challenge isn't just taking a trade. It's also taking a trade with the appropriate risk that I'm intending to risk. It's kind of a trick. That's why I like first presented for value apps, because it does help make things a little easier. Well, I don't know what to do. I think we're drawing higher. I'm not just gonna blindly long. I need to trade with appropriate risk. I lost 2 subs. What the? People expect me to be perfect. I'm literally green on the day, so it's like, oh, I don't know what to say. they're going into trading with the wrong mindset. Like, like no one is ever going to be perfect, and I don't know, they're going to have a tough time becoming a trader if they're going in with the mindset of they're going to win every single trade. Like, I don't know, that they have a long road ahead of them if they ever want to be a trader. Because reality is, if you think you're going to win all the time, good luck. Good luck. My brain's like craving a trade right now. Like, I'm like, I want to take a trade. Exactly, bro. And like, they come in, they're watching my stream, they're like expecting me to just, hit a 10R for them. And when it's like, who else is even trading live? No one. So, I mean, there actually is a lot of people, but that's besides the point. You get what I'm saying? Like, exactly. Like, I'm just here just to show up, take trades, and I accept I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose a lot. I actually, losing actually gives me peace because I'm like aware. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm able to try trades without having to be so stressed out all the time. Like, the biggest thing is when I take a trade and I take a loss, like, I'm used to this feeling of stress, and ever since I've been trading on demo, I've been getting to the point where I'm like not stressed about losses. I just kind of move on, and I think that's a part of the secret, is definitely just being able to be chill and accept that, you know what, you actually didn't take a terrible trade, you tried your best. Don't beat yourself up too much, just keep going. So we're actually getting a rejection here, so I'm glad I didn't go long, because obviously we're getting a rejection here. So but yeah, it's crazy. They probably showed up thinking I'm gonna make money for them, and it's like, bro, no. Interesting. We might actually go lower, maybe. We're getting bearish SMTs. We inverse this to the downside. I mean, I don't know. Remember, we do have this pin bar here. And, yeah, there's cases to be made on both sides. Remember, we do have the CRT, right? We closed back within this range. That's like objectively, we did close back within this range. I think it's worth taking this pin bar just to try it. Totally might not work out, but then again, I literally can't. I just remembered I can't because it's not risking. It's risking more than one con. It's risking. So maybe I'll have to try this as a Phoenix. Yeah, I think we'll have to try this as like a Phoenix 0, probably. Super high RR if this hits. So what I'm looking at is I'm going to go on the midpoint of this 5-minute rejection block. So 25,471. Super risky. So a little bit higher than 25,471. Ooh, and it's paired with this.
Order filled.
Oh my gosh. Alright, put that stop there.
Stop filled.
Well, that did not work out like I wanted it to. Dang, man. Exactly. You get it. You get it, Javier. Jake, why are you trading today? Today's had great price action. Every single, we've had probably like 30 good trades today. I just, once again, it's a matter of am I skilled enough to catch them? We've had great price action today. This has been amazing. What is wrong with today? Today's a great trading day. It's a fantastic trading day, actually. We had like 10 hours play out. Dang, bro. I need Phoenixes. I gotta have that stop loss placed as fast as possible. Oh, for sure, Javier. I want to see it. Yeah, man. I mean, I could go on the market I'll do a market recap today, and I'll go over everything. But there was a long that I took, an outside bar long that would have hit 4R. We had three different first strikes all play out. We had an inversion gap that took us down to fill the RTH gap that was 10R. We had, once again, these are all happening within the span of a couple hours, and it's like I can see them, I'm just slightly late, but they're all happening. And so I will do the market recap where I talk about all of it, but yeah, there's plenty of opportunities today. With these Phoenixes, though, I gotta be more careful. When I put the limit order in for the Phoenixes, I gotta be a lot more careful to basically have the stop loss in as fast as possible, because they're going to be such tight stop losses. You do have to be careful with that. This could end up playing out. We have a 30-second inversion to the upside. I actually don't mind this. Yeah, I don't mind this at all. So maybe I should have tried that. Right, we're delivering from an end dog. Maybe an outside bar as well. Is it an outside bar? Kind of feels like one. Kind of feels like an outside bar. Pin bar. Yeah, this is looking kind of bullish here. So alright, I'm going to try this.
Stop
Dang,
field.
bro. Yeah, if this did play out, this is one of those trades where it would have hit like if this did play out, this would have hit like pretty high RR, so it's not like that. It's that big a deal, honestly. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those trades. If it did play it out, it would have hit pretty high RR. So, all right. So bias. Clearly, the market wants to go lower for some reason. Once again, this is why I'm trading on Sim. I just, once again, I want to be able to take a small account to be way bigger. That's the goal. Look at, actually, we had a 15, look at that 15-second change in state to the downside there. That's pretty nice. I mean, there's infinite trades. There's literally infinite trades. And that's what I think most people don't understand is like they're like, why are you trading today? Why aren't you trading today? Guys, there's opportunities like literally in Asia, in London, in the middle of like pre-market before New York even opens. Like it's constant. There's constant opportunities all the time. There's only opportunities at this exact time, at this time. And like, nah, bro. If you go, it's all fractalized. So if I go on a lower time frame, there will be opportunities. Like like there's always opportunities. Anyway, I don't really. Dang, bro. Yeah, this inversion back to the downside is actually really nice, huh? Dang, wow, we are very bearish. This is like not even like kind of bearish. This is very bearish. I would not have expected this with the 1 hour inversing to the upside. Man, is the live trading window over? I just kind of want to be done. I'm not gonna lie. We got these trendline lows here. Should we try a low time frame scalp for this? Yeah, guys, this is why I really enjoy demos, because I can just do whatever I want. So I actually think we should go for a low time frame scalp to continue these lows. I mean, we're obviously drawing here. This is a really nice draw on liquidity. I mean, no doubt we don't go here. Oh man. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this short. That's crazy. Did you long, Javier? I think we went to 320, right? Almost. Imagine this hits. This is too. Man, there was actually so much opportunity. especially earlier in the morning. It's crazy. Just missed it. Now it looks like we're gonna go lower. This looks like we're gonna go lower. I want to. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. Bang. Yeah. You longing? I think we hit your level, Javier. 320. Oh yeah, we're. Man, I gotta get up earlier because I could have caught all three of those first strike trades. Dang. So much opportunity today. I just suck. Three minutes left and then I'm done. No, it missed you by 2 points. No. You're kidding. Did it go fill you now? It might go fill you still. Alright, we should be done here. 1 minute left. And I am trading Sim exactly like Real Sizzle to be done for the day as well, so it's the same for both. But yeah, it's all just practice for me right now. Alright, 15 seconds. And I'm in the stream. Oh my gosh, no. Alright, there we go. 11:10 Eastern, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know, not my best trading day. But we keep going. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.